Hello, if you're watching this video, then it might be a service to you. I just feel very drawn to be making a video. Like, just something needs to get across, and I'm not exactly sure what. But we have two cards here that already were the ones that wanted to come out. Now we got the Queen of Pentacles, and we have the Devil card. Ooh. Already, like, I got kind of like heavy, thick energy. Not necessarily in like a bad way, although it could possibly turn bad. Now, the Queen of Pentacles, she represents a matured, grounded female, a businesswoman, high social butterfly, generous, loyal. She's associated with prosperity, success, financially independent, wealth, and luxury. She is the queen of abundance. Also because she is, holding the pentacle, and the pentacle itself represents a lot of more materialistic wealth, enjoyment, and so forth in our lives. Now, the Devil card. Don't be scared if you see the Devil card in anyone's reading. It's not to be feared, I'd say. But for example, the Devil card represents addiction, depression, mental health issues, secrecy, obsession, cheating, dependency. That's interesting. Bondage, materialism, sexuality, powerlessness, hopelessness, abuse, and violent assault. So, let's ponder on that for a moment. Okay, so intuitively, upon getting these cards and thinking about it, I get that whoever's, viewing this reading I'm doing, take what resonates, leave what doesn't. But I get that too much of a good thing can be a bad thing. You don't want to make your ego so high to the point it's toxic, like it's just like, oh, that person's really ego driven, very self-centered, but not in a good way. Like, yeah, it's okay, your ego is high and mighty, yes, but there's a difference when you know when to tone it down and to kind of step away from the pedestal. There's a difference between being a narcissist and, someone who isn't technically diagnosed as a narcissist, in a sense. That's the best way I'm trying to put it. I don't mean any harm upon saying that to anyone of the diagnosis and so forth. And just maybe you have this sense, this belief, that if you are abundant in this life, in a materialistic sense, such as winning the lottery, becoming a billionaire, just earning a lot of money, that this is going to fix all your problems. It's going to make you so much more happier, so much more fulfilled in your life, to where, everything's okay. And I mean, I get that. I get the same way. I think a lot of us do, especially in this time and age. But the way that you're thinking of it is turning toxic. Because yes, if we had all the money in the world, we could do anything we want, most likely at least. But is that really going to fill the void in us? Is that really going to fill that pain, that hole we have inside of us? That, in a sense, like, if it is depression, is it going to get rid of that depression? Is it going to get rid of the issues that we have that are considered red flags to others? Is it going to help us heal? And truly, realistically, and rationally, think about it. You're like, yeah, I could be a billionaire and buy this and that. I can eat healthy and good. But is it going to buy me friends? Is it going to buy me family? Or is that something I have to do on my own? Something I have to actively work on. I have to grow myself without the need of money on the side. I mean, if for anything, even if I bought my family and friends, they could just be wanting to be in my life because I'm rich. And do I want that type of relationship in my life? I wouldn't. Because then they're just leeches. They're just leeching off of me, and that's all I'm gonna have around me. Like, I'm not gonna have any actual authenticity of people being authentic around me if that's the case. It's like, well, yeah, does my wife really love me? Yeah, she loves you because you're rich. But don't you want a deeper meaning and purpose in a relationship with her that's not just superficial and based on the fact that she might be a gold digger? You know? And I'm not trying to say like it's not okay to want this. It is okay. Like I said, we all get this way. We all do wish that we are more abundant in a more materialistic sense of simply wanting, money and wealth to be successful and so forth. That's normal. That's okay. But once you become obsessed about it in a sense, where it becomes more of an addiction, like going to the casino and gambling your whole paycheck away, there's a difference with that. And for whoever is reading this, or not reading this, but listening to this, it seems like you're just taking it a little too far and you need to pull back a little bit. Really realize what you have already here that does make you abundant, that does make you wealthy. Like, for me, what makes me feel wealthy and abundant is the fact I have a very loving, caring fiance, that my mother is still around. That makes me feel wealthy, abundant, and grateful. That I have such a good family, that I have a good relationship with all of them too, that I have a job that has amazing and awesome coworkers. That makes me feel abundant, to where I don't need a crap load of money, to be happy, to be grateful of the life I have. Like, of course, yeah, I mean, shoot, I would like to be a millionaire. I'd like that. But if that happens to me, I would want genuine people I can talk to, rely on, and know that our relationship is not superficial. So yes, I don't know. I hope that resonates to those who are watching this video, who needs to hear this. Something I felt very drawn to do. Yeah. I hope you all have a very good day, month, year, wherever you may be. And I will see you all later. Bye.